You know, people are often shocked when I talk about stage 3, stage 4, the later stages of alcoholism, and the boundaries that loved ones cross. Certainly in my life, it was my wife. And if they're relatable to something that's going on in your life, it's, you have somebody that you can kind of commiserate with. The other side of it is it's really used as a deterrent. If you have someone in your life who's an earlier stage, maybe 1 or 2, and they're just starting their alcoholic career, you might be more apt to intervene so that they don't get to the later stages, because it's a horror show. And I'm going to tell you some more stories as we continue. The problem with the later stages of alcoholism is your loved one will cross all boundaries. There is no rational judgment. It is just, I need alcohol and I'm going to get it any way I can. I can remember coming home one time from work, and my wife was actually under house arrest. I think she had her 3rd or 4th DUI, and she had an ankle bracelet on, and she wasn't allowed to leave the house. And I came home and I went upstairs, and I couldn't understand where she got alcohol, because she was in the bed, passed out. There was vomit all over the floor, and she'd obviously had a lot of alcohol, and I was just could not understand how that was possible, because she was under house arrest. And then I realized the bottle was one of mine that I had behind a curio cabinet. So I ran downstairs, and sure enough, in the family room, she had taken a hammer to, I had a curio cabinet specially made, and it had like 1/4 inch glass on it. I mean, it was thick, heavy glass, and she had taken a sledgehammer to the side panel of a very expensive curio cabinet, smashed some of the things inside. One of the shelves was shattered, just to get a bottle. I think it was just a bottle of Jack Daniels and something else that I had had under lock and key. And it was just one example of just no boundaries. And part of the problem was certainly myself. I mean, I'm certainly culpable for having alcohol in the house behind a curio cabinet, but I certainly thought I was safe. This was almost like a safe. I mean, it was a very solid, heavy wall of glass. I did not think she was going to destroy our furniture in the middle of our house just to get alcohol. But I mean, I'm certainly culpable for even having it in the house. But this is part of the delusion that's family members that you may go through as a family member. You know, the lack of acceptance of what's really going on, and the madness that your loved one is going through, and the madness on the road that they've become. And to be honest, that's really just one example of 1,000 examples. I mean, I used to have to hide my wallet and car keys when I took a shower, or when I went to bed, because she would just disappear to go get alcohol. Eventually, I had to get a small safe to put my valuables in, like my car keys and my wallet, just so I would be safe when I went to sleep myself. And families become exhausted with this, and it's one of the prime motivators that I have in telling this story, and in helping others with the coaching program, and certainly the book about my wife, Amanda, A Cautionary Tale of Alcoholism. I'm telling you, it's a tough road. It's not a road I would want anybody to go down, and I certainly don't want your family going down this same road. This is why my real help, my real motivation in helping others is telling these stories, so that your family doesn't have to suffer the same fate. And again, links are in the bio. Set up a breakthrough call. I've helped thousands of alcoholics, and certainly their families, and I definitely want to help yours. Schedule a breakthrough call, and let's find a road to sustainable sobriety. And again, thanks for listening.